Hello, my name is Emily, and the communication system I will be talking about is using an augmentative and alternative communication device. I work with a client who utilizes an iPad for communication. She is nonverbal and she has autism. And we've tried other things such as sign language and PECS, but she has also very poor fine motor skills. So any of the signs that she would want proved to be very difficult for her to use. So we've switched over to an iPad, and this is the screen that we use for her. And it has four basic categories. So we've got her music icon, which is her stereo. This one over here is, it says new song when you click on it. The bottom one here is for snacks or food items, and then this one is to request her drink. When she clicks on each icon, it says the word that she wants. For example, drink. And she has learned that when she uses that icon, she will gain access to that item. We use a lot of the iPad for manding as opposed to intraverbals and tacting. She's pretty low functioning, so we're slowly working her up into tacting and intraverbals, but we have to start with manding to reduce her problem behaviors. Augmentative communication devices, the actual devices themselves, whether that be a Dynavox or an iPad or any of the other endless numbers of devices that exist, can be really useful for individuals that have zero speech or just have really limited speech. Also very useful for individuals with poor fine or gross motor skills, particularly fine motor skills. It's also useful if you've tried PECS, if you've tried sign language, you've tried vocal shaping, you've done all of these things and it doesn't seem to be working. This is a really convenient and easy to learn way for individuals to learn how to communicate with others without engaging in problem behaviors. So this sits next to her while she's in session. And throughout the session, she has the opportunity to request whatever she wants. And we track Man's frequency per hour. With this, she requests something, and so we'll do new song. Song. And whoever is working with her, myself or the therapist, will say, oh, you want a new song? Sure, let me change that for you. And we honor that request as soon as we can. She does have the ability to tap on her leg for yes, and she does have one word, it's no. They seem to pick that one up pretty easily. And she'll tell you if she's made an incorrect selection. She uses a stylus to select the different things, one of the four icons, and if her hand happens to hit one that she didn't want, she'll say no, and we'll take it back to the previous screen and she can reselect and mand again for something she actually meant. These ones can get really intricate, and when you get to the really intricate ones, it's pretty awesome to see because they get into full conversation skills. I worked with a guy who, when I walked in, he had his iPad out and it was, hi, my name is, and it was his name. You could ask him any number of questions. What's your address? How old are you? How many siblings do you have? And he'd been working on the iPad with this communication device for so long that he was able to have full-on conversations with other humans. He just didn't have the voice himself. The iPad, we had Dad record the voice, so it was a male's voice with it, and it was really helpful. Communication devices are very helpful, even if you're just transitioning from small utterances and you're trying to get them to emit larger words and hold actual conversations. Even if it's just using it as a transition, it's really helpful because it really reduces that frustration that comes with not being able to communicate with others around you.